Scorpio, welcome to your August General Love Tarot reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a General Love Tarot reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This is a general tarot reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear these messages. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? Just keep in mind that cross watcher and Scorpio energy is here, so if the roles are flipped or reversed, that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So let's go ahead and get your reading started. I like to start off my readings by doing a mini meditation to clear and set the energy, but if you don't have time for that, you're just here for the card pull, I completely understand. Go ahead and check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have about your love life. What's going on? What do I need to know? What needs to be revealed to me? And we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Scorpio. I got a lot of messages for you guys. Okay, so the first one I saw was like someone tying their shoes. And as I was watching someone tying their shoes, I heard like, don't trip. So I wonder if there's someone that you kind of were a little disappointed by, but you're like bouncing back. And so your spirit guides are being like, don't trip over that. It's better not. Like, I don't know. Spirit wants to give you that little booster for some of you guys that went through like something disappointing for you in your love life. But I think you're going to move on just fine. And you're kind of already doing so as you were like, someone was tying their shoes, and that could be metaphorical, right? But then I saw braces, and I wonder if someone has braces, a retainer maybe. But this could be someone that you've known for a really, really long time. Like I almost felt like teenage years for some of you guys. Someone you went to high school with or know from growing up with. That could be someone that wants to tune into your energy right now. And then I saw a tiger. So I don't know if someone has like tiger energy, maybe born near the tiger in Chinese astrology, tiger tattoo, or even like tiger print, like I don't know, clothes or something like that. But there's a fierceness here. There's a feistiness here that someone feels. I wonder if that's you or this person that wants to come into your reading. I want to know more. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for Scorpio in love and romance for August 2025. So tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about their love life in 2025 August? Okay, so we have attraction, and I believe Taurus also got this card. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, or if you have strong Taurus in your chart, I suggest checking out the Taurus reading to see if there's messages for you there. But it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel this is for like newly single or just been single Scorpios ready to kind of just attract the, you know, sensual energy, put your vibes out there. And I think people are biting the bait that you're sending out. I do feel it's so much so that you don't even have to make much initiative or moves. Like they're coming towards you. There's people that are going to ask for your number, ask for your social media, want you to take them out on dates or take you out on a date. Like it feels very strongly like you're in a very strong, attractive era of your year right now for love and romance, Scorpio. So use it to your advantage, because I definitely feel as if there's going to be some people who have their eye on you, that are crushing on you, and you're just kind of manifesting a new level in your love life pretty well this month. You know, someone could also be wearing green right now. Green is someone's favorite color, aura color. I'm also seeing camouflage. So I don't know. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. Oh, goodness. Okay. So we have, I was not good enough for you. Ooh, interesting. Because remember with that shoe tying, you know, image I saw during the mini meditation, I was like, don't trip. Yeah, I think someone knew that they're, how do I say this? Either they thought like, you know, again, you have this very powerful aura to you. You're very, very attractive physically, energetically, and they may have felt intimidated by that and kind of called it quits before they were afraid you would. And I'm just being real here with that combination, but it could also mean like there was someone that may be a little afraid to approach you. Although they're very attracted to you, they may be shy around you. And so maybe they're, again, I feel like you have multiple people that are having an eye on you, Scorpio, or definitely crushing on you, but there could be one of those people that is like, you're wondering, am I crazy? Do they think this? Because I feel the vibes, but they're not really saying it. They do. They're just, they think you're out of their league. So they may be kind of keeping quiet then. But for a lot of you, yeah, this is someone that, yeah, you were disappointed by, and you got to know that the reason why they tapped out or they backed out is because they were afraid you were going to do it first. Okay, so tell me more. What is the deeper meaning behind these energies here for Scorpio for August 2025? Tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. Okay. So then we have Mercury retrograde with reinvention. I like this actually. I know Mercury retrograde is kind of like a chaotic era for a lot of people, but with this reinvention, it's like, you know what? Again, someone who didn't work things out with me or didn't pull back from me or that I kind of pulled back from, I'm good. I'm going to use that to refuel me. I'm going to use that to put myself back out there because I know I could get someone else. I like that confidence. I feel fire energy from you. I wonder if some of you guys have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy strongly in your chart, but it's as if this is like the bounce back in your love life and you're doing it pretty well. And you're not going to let someone who disappointed you or hurt you keep you back from your own power of finding someone else to replace or finding some other romantic situation that you can very, very easily attract. So good on you, Scorpio. I love that for you guys for the month of August. Again, past energy may be clinging on to you, but I don't think they have the means to actually do anything to try to come back in your life. I think they are taking the L as far as that goes. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. Okay. The Tower, yeah. Then crossing this, the Chariot. Interesting. So far we have Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, and Sagittarius energy coming through here. Tell me more. Yeah. I'm going to pull out all the cards first and then we'll do a deep dive, guys. Yeah. I am not surprised. Okay. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. And sorry, guys, I got to censor these for YouTube community guidelines. But Sagittarius energy, Libra energy for me as a reader personally. So, I feel in the background, things are kind of Spirit, God, the universe is helping balance out what didn't work out or what wasn't good for you. And I think through a certain time, maybe something happened in June specifically. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Whether that was when they stopped talking or things fell or whatever, you kind of been in your healing mode and you've been kind of wanting to understand like why this person pulled back because it didn't really make sense. I feel, Scorpio, that again, I wasn't good enough for you. They felt like they were lacking something. And you know what? I think it kind of was true. And I think part of your energy was, in a way, being drained by that individual. And Spirit, since then, has been helping you restore that, restore your power, restore your strength, has been healing you. And I wonder if some of you guys have been listening to tarot readings, meditations, been doing a lot to kind of reset your energy and reset your vibes during this temperance era that you went through. And I do think that by being in this temperance era really helped you reconnect to yourself and reconnect to your higher self. And I do feel, as you did that work, Spirit saw you for that and said, all right, Scorpio did the work to recalibrate, recharge, and to come back out again, ready to bloom and blossom, and you will be rewarded for that. As you do the inner work, it will also be apparent to you on the outside as well. And I think you guys are really starting to see that in August. Someone has really sexy lips, I gotta say. I wonder if that's you or someone that you're crushing on, but that could just be confirmation for someone. So dead center of this is the Tower. Interesting. Aries and Scorpio energy, very strong Mars energy. So there's something that is being completely removed in a way. And maybe, you know, something happened in June and then August was like the final straw, or just like at the very end of July. But I do feel like that tower had to fall, because if you were to continue to build off of that faulty foundation, it was going to fall eventually. So luckily it fell when it did. But now's your time to rebuild. Now's your time to say, all right, that moment, that tower energy, that shock factor, it hurt me, but it's not going to define me. And now I get to choose how I'm going to rebuild this again. Now, those of you that this tower moment already happened, I feel now like the butterfly effect, let's just say, of that moment of what happened to you and waiting for the aftermath to fully come out is coming forward now. And you're sending shockwaves through your energy, through when you enter rooms. People are noticing you. And I do feel there's going to be one person in particular that's going to be blown away by you. And I want to say, like, it feels like a energetic volt when you guys meet, when you guys are around each other. There's an electricity there. Like, I almost feel Aquarius energy for some of you guys. So you could have strong Aquarius in your chart or dealing with an Aquarius. But I do feel like this is kind of where a lot of you are saying, I get now why that tower had to fall, because then I wouldn't find myself again, reconnect with this part of myself again. And I'm taking my power back from that tower moment that isn't going to define me for the rest of the year. I will not allow it to define me for the rest of the year. So I love that for you guys. What's crossing it is the Chariot. Now, this could be a challenge card or an emphasis card. If it's a challenge, yeah, this is the I was not good enough for you person, definitely. I do feel that they are having a hard time with the fact that you are fully moving on. Maybe you unfollowed them on social media, deleted their number, possibly blocked. And that really gave them the indication that you're moving forward. And I think that that's something they're really struggling with. In a way, Scorpio, you gave them their own tower moment in a sense. Returned the favor, perhaps. If this is an emphasis card, then I feel Spirit is telling you, by moving forward and by kind of looking ahead, not still going in the past and wondering what I could have done differently, you are on the right track. And you're on the right track, heading in the right direction to meeting someone that is going to be helping with your reinvention, that is going to help you with this healed version of yourself with temperance. And that's why Spirit may be kind of guiding you to, I wonder if there's a specific event in August that you'll be invited to that you feel like you should go to, and Spirit will push you. Like, I don't know if it's like a wedding or a concert or a festival or a friend's party, but you'll feel the need to do it. And I think that's where you may meet some of these people that strongly have interest in you. So I'd take up any sort of travel, any sort of movement, any sort of invitations that may be coming your way. What's crowning this is the Two of Swords. So this is Libra energy. And yeah, I mean, this older energy really wants to make its appearance to let you know that like it upset them when you blocked them, when you unfollowed them, just let you know. And now it's making them feel even more so like, damn, I was not good enough for them. And it's creating all this inner conflict, what they could have done, should have done, would have done. But again, that's just a little side note for you guys. With this Two of Swords, I think, Scorpio, what Spirit wants to say to you, that it's important to not linger in your mind too long on the things that have already proven unsuccessful to you. And I wonder again, because maybe this person did give you a Tower moment. I'm not trying to downplay your hurt or anything like that, but I think you do accurately see why that couldn't happen, or why it wasn't going to work out with that past person. And there may be times when your mind tries to, you know, go back to the past and wonder about it, but Spirit's saying, I feel like you have a very strong spirit guide that is like no nonsense. I feel like this is a individual that passed on to the other side from your family. It almost feels like grandmother, aunt energy that is like no nonsense. And I feel, especially with Temperance, because Temperance is my like guardian angel card for me, that they are helping you see this situation better and like reminding you of your worth, reminding you of your power, like they did when they were alive in this lifetime, right, for you. So I feel with this Two of Swords, like Spirit maybe even knew that that connection was going to head in the wrong direction. And whether it was in your control or not, block that for you because it wasn't going to serve you. It wasn't going to be what was right for you. And so I think you could be at peace with that, Scorpio, and you can own that without them ever telling you that. Also, I gotta say, for some of you guys, you're going to be a lot more discerning about who has access to your energy. And I think that because you're very attractive right now, you have a wide net that's being thrown. And with that wide net, there could be some catches that may not be your type, and that's okay. I think it's better to block that out than give it a shot if you're not really feeling it. So I don't know why I feel the need to give you that advice, but that's also what I'm seeing with this Two of Swords crowning it here. What's rooting this is the Four of Swords. Libra energy again. I wonder if your ex or this last person had strong Libra energy. But okay, so again, if we want to talk about I was not good enough for you, and the Mercury retrograde attachment energy that's trying to come through, they're feeling really lonely now. They really feel as if they thought that it would have been better for, I don't know, keeping distance or letting you go. And now they're really regretting it. They feel lonely. They're not doing much. They're not going out much. They're still pretty upset over what happened between the two of you. And you may be hearing about that through, you know, mutual acquaintances or whatever. But I think for you, Scorpio, like Spirit is saying for August, like, don't rush into anything. Don't be in the hype of trying to get into the next thing. Because again, you have a wide net that you're throwing out there, and not saying that, you know, you're hitting on everyone, but you're very attractive to a lot of people. And so Spirit wants you to know, yeah, you can replace them, but don't do it just for the sake of not being alone. Do it for the right reasons. And again, listen and observe and analyze the behaviors, patterns of these people that are going to be hitting you up, that are going to want to take interest in you, and really see if it sits well with your soul. I do feel you've been, I don't want to sound rude, but it's almost like you have not been really intellectually stimulated lately by some people that you've been going on dates with, or that you have been trying to get to know better. It's like they're bad at communication or just not interesting to talk to. And don't feel like you have to continue it if it's not right. So again, a lot of you guys, I feel this general message here is be okay with being single if it takes some time to find the right person, because you're better off alone than trying to make it work with someone that already is sending red flags. But you are on the right track despite even if you're going through those little bumps in August. There'll be more to experience. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Cups. Scorpio energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart. There are 2 sevens here. Your birthday could be November 7th, November 17th, or October 27th. So in the recent past, I wonder if this past energy has been trying to reconnect or reattach in a very subliminal way, whether it's through your energy, whether it's through kind of asking people about you and it's getting back to you. I do wonder if they've tried to refollow you or like add you on fake accounts to like create that illusion. But honestly, I think with the Seven of Cups in the recent past, yeah, before this era of August, I do feel you were really hurt and had like a lot of different feelings in regards to this last person you were with, as far as not fully understanding and getting why it didn't work or what the issue was. And I don't think they wanted you to really know, because deep down it was because they felt like they were not good enough for you. But they're not going to tell you that straight up. But I think it kind of caused this emotional need for closure for a long time until you realize that I can provide that closure for myself. So I think, again, the emotional residue for a lot of you is something that you had to work through, that you had to process, that you had to heal, but you did do it. And although there's still some emotional residue that may come up from time to time, I think you are healed enough to know the right choice of keeping the right focus. Now, Seven of Cups in the past could also mean the very many options that some of you already going into your power and stepping back out and, you know, seeing what's out there for you, have started to notice like a lot of people staring at you, curious about you, hitting you up, wanting to get to know you more. You definitely leave like a trace of intrigue in people. You're not the type that just someone easily forgets. You definitely are someone that creates these emotional telepathic anchors in people and makes them wonder about you for quite some time. And again, for some of you, I definitely feel you have a secret admirer currently that's not ready to fully come forward yet, but I think you have been picking up on the vibes of who this may be. And they're very shy, they're very reserved, but there's an intensity building up there. I wonder if you went hot tubbing in the recent past lately, hot tubbing or swimming. And that could be an indicator of who I'm talking about as far as the secret admirer is. All right, Scorpio. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to end of the month, you need to be prepared for, aware of. We're to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Pull some more tarot oracle cards, just dive deeper into this energy. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers for you in the extended. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Scorpio, I really hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it's given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.